YouTube, how are you, everybody? How you doing? It is a new year. It is 2020. I'm JB, and welcome to another edition of What's On Today with Discovery Bay, home of the YouTube comic book community channel guide. That's right. This is the show where I'm not only going to run down a lineup, I'm going to give you a couple of my top picks from yesterday. Then I'm going to run down a lineup of content creators that are either releasing, premiering, or going live. Now, halfway through that lineup, and it's not a big lineup today. There's only 4 items on my lineup today. But halfway through that lineup, we are going to break and see if I got tagged for anything on Instagram. Now, to close today's show, as always, I'm going to grab a random package from that crazy, stupid pile of comics in a segment I'm going to call What's in the Box Already. Let me get some background music because we always need a little background music. So let's get started by shouting out the chat because this is live. And yes, we have Big Will in the house. He has arrived. Mr. Comics 89 is joining us. Is this thing even hot? All right. 36 Chambers Studio is here early in the morning. Thank you very much. And so here we go. I am going to jump right into the lineup. Actually, no, we're not doing the lineup. I need to talk about some of my top picks from yesterday. And you know what I call that segment? We say these channels have been discovered. That's right. These channels have been discovered. Let's go ahead and do my screen share over here. We're going to pop over to here. We're going to drop the overlay on me. And we are going to slide on down to my top picks. Notice we've got two playlists here. We've got live streams for the day and we've got top picks. And right off the bat, I've kept it up for a couple of days. But if you have not seen 64-page specials contest entry to the Immortal Biggie Shack, it is a must watch. Definitely. But right after that, my other top pick for the day comes from John's Comics with Kids. That's right. John's given us another edition of The Starting Line. This is a great new show where he gives you a great starting point on a series. Yesterday's video highlighted The Flash. Now, right after that, my next top pick comes from Perry Comics. Oh, yeah. Perry killed it yesterday with his top 5 key comics coming out today. And it's absolutely a can't miss. Now, I want to jump into the lineup here. Let's get over into the lineup and show you what we've got going on. Let me refresh this really quick so we can see if we're actually live. Are we live? Are we live? Come on, JB. Yes, sir. We are live right now. The comic book channel guide is live and coming up after me at 11 a.m. Pacific. Let's see how this looks in the box. Does it fit in the box? Perfect. Perfect. At 11 a.m. Pacific. What was that? 12/1, 2 p.m. Eastern over at the Mr. Comics 89 channel. Matt is going to have a premiere for his 2020 comic wish list. Man, I wonder what he's got on that list. Now, after Matt, coming up at 2:35 p.m. Pacific, 5:35 p.m. Eastern, it's the comic book pop-up shop presented by Discovery Bay Comics. That's right. Come right back here at 2:30 p.m. Pacific, 5:30 p.m. Eastern, and I'm going to be selling some books in the classic buy it now format in what I like to call the keep it thorough starting line. That's right. Today is another edition of the comic book pop-up shop, and tomorrow we'll be sorting some more books. All right, after me, I got a big break because nobody's actually uploaded anything, but the person who has, Big Will, is going live today with the first auction of the year. That's right. My man, Big Will, who's doing this thing where he's getting some books, he's hunting, and he's flipping. He's flipping tonight in an auction. It's called the Mini Auction 2 More Comics. Mini Auction 2 More Comics. January 1st, 2020. Definitely don't want to miss that. Big Will's my man. All right, now, after Big Will, I know there's some stuff on tonight, but like I said, they don't have their stuff in, and the way I'm doing the show is you got to have your stuff in so I can put it in the live stream. So, the next thing I show on my schedule is me again. Holy shit, JB, you're dominating the whole freaking lineup. Tonight, 10:05 p.m., right back here. If you have not gotten enough of this face, come get some more, because I'm going to get sloppy tonight. It is comic book chat for the adults, and what I like to call the Disco After Dark show. Man, well, you know what? That's pretty much the lineup for today. I don't see anything else in there. We did have some live streams that just ended, My man, Second Street Marvel Trinity just killed it once again with Marauders #5 and X-Men #4, Dawn of X comic book chat. And then early this morning, if you didn't see it, you got to go back and see it. Asian Funk, man. I've been waiting for this one. How he pissed off Ryan Liefeld, and it was worth it. So you definitely want to go check that out. So that is the end of the portion of the lineup. Let me get this overlay off of me. And what do you think? I know I only had 4 things in the lineup, but what the new plan is to take content creators that have enough foresight to put in their stuff early, and then I can get it in the lineup because I'm just grabbing it and creating a playlist. So for tomorrow, Thursday, if you want to be in the lineup, just post your stuff early, whether it's a premiere or a live or a video. Just go ahead and get me that information, post it early, and I can get it in the lineup. Now, I forgot to do the Instagram tag of the day. You know what? Let's hit the chat since we are live. Yeah, we're live. We are live and hot, man. Huggably Soft is here. Thanks for stopping in. Wolf Warner. I need more Wolf Warner in my comic book life, everybody. Wolf Warner stopping in. Maverick Com. Thank you for your service, my friend, and for stopping in this morning. It says, I'm going to get sloppy tonight. That's right, Comic Kid 84. I know what's going on tonight. This is like a whole big party weekend, you know. Everyone's off work. It's good stuff. See Woodard stopping in the house says, hey, yo. So I did have a box that I was saving just for today's opening. So we're going to open that from, you know what? Do I have my branding on this one? All right. See how the show's going off the rails now? 7 minutes. I was good. And now we got at 23 minutes and fucking JB fumbling around over here. No, I don't even have that little thing. I had to delete. You only allowed 50 uploads, and I had reached the match. So I had to go ahead and blow out a bunch of stuff. But we're going to find out what's in the box, JB. What's in the box? Ooh, Aggressively is putting together a show right now. That sounds good. Jeff Comic. Hell yeah. Wait a minute. Jeff Comic's in the show. It's Wednesday. Jeff, get your thing. I told you, get that thing loaded so you can be in the show, brother. Today is Wednesday, and you know what we get every Wednesday? Every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, over at Jeff Comics 813 channel. If you get that thing posted earlier, I can get it in the show. We've got the Cantonese Comic Wednesday. Jeff's going to show us what he got, and he's going to teach us some Cantonese. And I would attempt to butcher some right now, but I don't want to embarrass myself, so I'm just going to pass on that. Hey, CFAP's in the house. Thank you for stopping in, CFAP. I appreciate you. This is the portion of the show where I'm going to grab a random package, and it's not random because I know exactly what I'm going to open. I'm going to grab a random package from that crazy, stupid pile of comics I still have left to open in a segment I like to call What's in the Box Already. Big Will, how you doing? Hey, you know what? What'd you think of that? Took 7 minutes. I only had 4 things in the lineup. You were in the lineup, though. You were in the lineup. So, I mean,
yes, I would.
Tonight, your auction. How many items do you got? Do you got any guest sellers? Give me the scoop. Or is this that format that you've now patented with the starting and ending?
Yeah, it's going to be my format, so it'll probably take an hour and some change, and that's it. And I've got maybe 20 books raw, one famous first edition here, and a few slabs.
Very nice. No guest sellers, just you.
Just me.
Just you, and you're doing the starting line, ending line?
Yeah, there will be a start line, a 2-minute bid clock, and then a stop line, no folding necessary. Boom. Whoever's the highest above the stop.
Bam. So be strategic, folks, because the last one that comes in before the stop is the highest one coming in after the stop is the winning bid. Right. Yep. So don't think about bidding $1 more than the last one you saw, because the next one coming in could be whatever. It really has to be strategic. I think it's a great setup, man. Great setup.
I like what you've done so far on the show today. It's running good, looks to me. But I thought you were going to do this solo, and then I look and get an invite. I'm like, well, hey.
Well, I figure the solo part's only going to last like 10 minutes. Then what am I going to do? Right?
Well,
so I figure
hopefully it'll last longer next time because people get your stuff in.
Get your stuff in so I can get you in the show. Like Jeff reached out to me last night on Instagram. He does every Tuesday night. He sends me the graphic for Cantonese Comic Wednesday. But the way the new format is, you got to have it in. You got to have it scheduled so that I can see it in my feed, so I can put it in my playlist, because I'm really running through the playlist. So
yeah. And all
I
you
still
need
Goodwills.
And all you need to do is schedule a time, put a thumbnail in and a title. You can work on your description and all that later. Just get that done so he can get you in the show.
And another thing I mentioned to Rob Wurst, because Rob Wurst is also doing a show tonight. He's doing his normal show, but he's changing the format of his thumbnail. I was like, Rob, just put it up so I could talk about it in the show and then change the thumbnail later, because you can always go back in on StreamYard and edit the description, edit the title, edit the time, edit the thumbnail. You can edit all that stuff, but if you get it up early enough, I can get it in the playlist. Yep. So wait a minute. Someone's telling me, where do I have you? I thought I had your link in the description. I don't have the link in the description for this one. I will put your link in the description because there's somebody in the chat that said he needs I still need Big Will's YouTube so I can catch the auction. Well, I'll tell you what, there's a link to the auction on my homepage.
In the chat.
Yeah, well, there's a link to your auction tonight on my homepage on the playlist. So just boom, go right there, hit that icon on my playlist there, and then you can sub him up. Bake the snake. Thanks for stopping in, man. All right, I'm gonna open up this book because that's right. That's what I was doing. All right, this one is from Brian at Simple Man's Comics. Brian and Jack, and I think this is my next month's Bolo Box, which my Bolo Box last month was awesome, dude. And if you're, I don't know how people's budgets are, but if you can afford that one, that's the one to get. And you ready for this? You ready for this? I can feel it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is fire, man. As a matter of fact, here, Big Will, hold on for a second. I gotta.
They knew JB was a t-shirt whore, so they're gonna make him dance in the red t-shirt. Dance for us.
All right. If you did not know, I will tell you now. JB, this side. JB is a little t-shirt whore. Yeah, I wear size large, and I will sport any. This thing is awesome, man. This is sweet. With the Simple Man's Comics logo on the sleeve hit, and that is awesome. Thank you so much, Brian. T-shirts, baby, size large. Size large. Just saying. All right. Let's see what we got here in this month's edition of Bolo Box. I believe that's what this is.
Now, how many books usually come?
Huh?
How many books usually come in the Bolo Box?
I think there's only like 4 or 5. It might just be 3. I'm not sure. And this is really, he runs it through his Patreon, which is kind of slick. So I'm a Patreon supporter, and if you reach a certain level on the Patreon supporter, you get the box.
JB, box. Did you realize your shirt spells carnage in his teeth?
No. Oh, dude, that is sweet. Hell yeah. I love me some free t-shirts. All right. Yeah, I did not know that. Thanks for, that's sweet. Bake the Snake pointed that out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. So I'm going to make you smaller. We've got the CBSI Bolo Box. We appreciate your support of our channel. We have a special bonus box that will go out this month. Simply share your box on Instagram and tag Simple Man's Comics, a.k.a. Mr. Bolo, as well as tagging December Bolo Box to be entered. Man, did I miss it? Should I have opened this last month? Am I going to miss it? Shit, I got to put this thing up today. All right. And pull tab. Bro, you've got... Look at that. Bam. Boom. It took 2 seconds. It takes 2 seconds to roll that piece of tape over. I'm just saying. All right. All right. Hey, Rob, thanks for stopping in, man. Do you ever sleep, Rob? I think you were on the most epic live streams last night. Okay. Here we go. Now we get inside. There's only 1 book in here. I don't know what this is. Maybe this.
Oh, maybe you got a prize.
I don't have this. That's for damn sure. And I love Hung Lee.
I haven't seen that variant. That must be a special book.
That is cool. Let's check out the back. See what it is. Anyone seen this one before? Never seen this one before. It is the Golden Apple Comics variant. And this exclusive Ji Young Lee variant edition is presented to Golden Apple Comics. Very cool. Do not have it. So this month is a combination of the t-shirt in the book. Last month was just books. So I wonder if it flip-flops back and forth because this month I got the t-shirt. I think that's part of the prize, actually. Somebody's nice claim. Wow, I want that book. Huggably, we should talk because I don't actually do Harley anymore. But man, that's a nice one. I like Ji Young Lee's with the spray paint in front of the graffiti like that. The graffiti Joker with the spray cans at the bottom. That's kind of cool, man. That's kind of cool. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. So that's my what's in the box today, which I forgot to put the graphic up. Which I need to change that graphic. It might be a little too lewd for that morning crowd. Anyway. Thanks for joining me, Big Will. This is the new live version of the What's On Today. I start the show by going over the playlist. If you want to be in the playlist for this show, which hopefully people will watch during the course of the day to find out what's on today, get your shit in early, man, so I can get you in the playlist because that's the only difference. Awkward sip of coffee, ode to Pocan Joe. Every time I do that, by the way. Ode to Pocan Joe. If you don't know who Pocan Joe is, look him up. Great content over there at that channel, especially when he's breaking down the psychology. When Ralphie the Drunk starts breaking down psychology, that's some straight funny shit right there. All right. Bake says, I want a hoverboard. What the hell's that? I love what's in the box already. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. As a matter of fact, let me show you what I opened last night because I was on what the hell was I on? I was on everything last night, wasn't I? I tried to pop into everything. I was on Comic Core for a little while. I was on Dylan's. I was did I miss JP's? No, I was on JP's second one, right? Didn't JP out? He went live twice. Happy birthday, by the way. Anybody in the chat knows Jason from JP's Budget Collecting? Today is his birthday. Go ahead and shoot him an IG happy birthday. Let's embarrass the hell out of him.
He's a New Year baby?
He's a New Year's baby. All right, so let me show you some stuff for anybody that wasn't, in any of those streams. I opened up a box last night from man, I can't remember who the hell I opened this box from. I think there was a couple of boxes actually. I can't remember. Damn it! I think Manny NYC Joker M21. Was it Joker M21? I think it was Joker M21. All right, check these out. Remember, the strategy is I'm trying to go 1 to 100 in, ASM Fantastic Four, but I'm okay with placeholders. So Marvel Tales right here is reprinting an early ASM that I don't have. So that's going to go into the ASM as a placeholder for me. And then I've been doing these giant size. So I got this giant size Fantastic Four number 2. Giant size Fantastic Four number 2. Giant size Conan the Barbarian number 1. Look at that cover, dude. Nice. Giant size Masters of Kung Fu, little Shang-Chi. Bam. Then Marvel team-ups. I just noticed I have this one already. Because I pulled out all the old Marvel team-ups I have. Star Wars, number 15. And I mentioned earlier, I almost picked up, I don't want to say the entire run, but a good 60% of the entire Star Wars run from C. Woodard. And King Size Annual number 1. I think I got these from Joker M21 out there in New York. And then, did I put the other stuff away already? I had gotten, oh, here they are. Hold on. I got some stuff from my man Doomed Comics, and I opened that up last night. You guys familiar with Doomed Comics? He's on Instagram. All right, hey, Mr. Comics believes in placeholders too, man, for sure, right? I'm a firm believer in placeholders on ASM Fantastic Four. Yeah, I'm using True Believers, facsimiles, these Marvel Tales. Anything that's a reprint and you don't have it, I just slide it in there because
don't you love those facsimiles?
I really do love the facsimiles.
Awesome.
I absolutely love the facsimiles. But you know what I read the other day? I read Eternals 1, which my dad would have loved because he was big into that, this planet's been visited by aliens kind of thing. And that story was kind of hokey. Maybe it got better, but I did read it. So anyway, let me show you what I got here from, and of course, man, I'll tell you, Perry was killing me last night. Perry reminds me of the guys in high school, you know, never misses an opportunity to make some sexual innuendo over a cover or anything. Anyway, I picked this up from Doomed Comics. I've already swapped it into the Mylar Magic, but they're, you know, relatively low grade. Tales of Suspense number 62, and I do not know if this is a key. I haven't had a chance to look them up on Key Collector yet. But we got Tales of Suspense 62 and Tales of Suspense 68. And of course, as soon as I got to 68, what do you think Perry said?
Where's 69?
There it is, 69. He was asking for it, and there it is. Big old subscription crease in it. But Tales of Suspense 69. I don't know if there's any key factors in any of those. I will write them on the backs because these are keepers for the collection. But that's from a great Instagram seller, Doomed Comics. You may want to check him out. I should have their logos. I should have popped. Oh, I don't even have my logo.
62 has a key factor.
Ooh, let me write that down.
Origin of the Mandarin.
No shit. Sweet.
And let's see, your next one was what?
68 and 69.
69 is the other key. First appearance of Titanium Man.
Titanium Man. All right, let me write this on here. First appearance of the Mandarin.
Well, origin, not first appearance.
Oh, origin. Origin of the Mandarin. That's cool. And then you said 69 was
first
appearance of the Titanium. Yeah, it says introducing the Titanium Man on the cover. So let's go and write that on there. That's good stuff. Always looking for keys. Plus all these things are just great, man. Tales of Suspense. First appearance. I'll have to use that for a tag this week. What was the I didn't do the Instagram tag of the day. What are we on? Wednesday? So that would have been Webhead Wednesday. What else do you have? Wolverine Wednesday. Did I get tagged for anything? I don't even know if I got tagged. Titanium Man. All right. Titanium Man.
You should try for a Metal Man Day or something. Metal Man Monday. Do Titanium Man, the DC Metal Man.
Yeah, we got to change up some of the new tags. I need some new tags out there. One of the ones that I saw was Women of Power Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Hey, Lady Fantastic is stopping in to join us. Thank you very much for spending a couple minutes with me this morning. As we went over the lineup, which wasn't very robust. We had 4 things in the lineup, but like I mentioned, Matt is next. Matt is at 11 a.m. my time, 11, 12, 1, 2 p.m. Eastern. He's going to be premiering his video, so you don't want to miss that one. That's coming up.
Well, and JB, then, since you want to do 30 minutes for the show and we're 24 minutes in and you only have 4 things in the lineup,
do it again.
Run through it.
Let's do it again. That's a great idea, actually. So let's go ahead and share my screen again. Back over here. We'll run through it again. I'll go ahead and get that branding back up. Whoa, what happened? Did I lose you?
Oh, I'm still here.
No, I got to do a different. There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. All right. So, one more time from the top. Hold on. I want to give you guys the full experience. Are you ready? YouTube, how you doing? I'm JB, and welcome to another edition of What's On Today with Discovery Bay, the home of the YouTube comic book community channel guide. This is the show where I'm going to run down a lineup of content creators that are either releasing, premiering, or going live. So let's get to that lineup because we're running on the end of the show here. And as you can tell, I've got a playlist on my homepage called Today's Comic Book Community Live Streams. And we are live right now, but coming up right after me, we've got Matt at Mr. Comics 89, who is premiering his 2020 comic wish list. So let's go over there and show Matt some support. check him out in the live chat during this premiere. That should be fantastic. Now, at 2:35 p.m. Pacific, 5:35 p.m. Eastern, come right back here. JB's live all day. I'm just going to be sitting in this chair, slinging some books. We've got the next edition of the Comic Book Pop-Up Shop Show. This is where I'm offering the buy now opportunities and what I like to call the keep it thorough starting line for the live chat. All right, now, after that, tonight, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, over at Big Will, who's my guest host today. Big Will's channel, he's doing the mini auction 2 More Comics, January 1st, 2020. Now, this is a different style of auction that you're used to. He's going to have a starting line and an ending. Did you call it an ending line?
Stop line.
Stop. We have a start line and a stop line with 2 minutes in between. You better figure out what your best offer is and get it in there, because it's a cool little format and it'll blow through in about an hour, right?
Oh, that's probably what I'm thinking. It might go a little bit more, but definitely not an hour and a half. Most definitely less than 2 hours.
Now, what's not pictured, but I am going to throw out some love for him, in 15 minutes at the top of the hour, head on over to Jeff Comic 813 as he's going to show us the Cantonese Comic Wednesday show. Show us what he got today in his pulls and teach us some Cantonese, which I'm not going to butcher right now because I love my man Jeff. Now, tonight, also, Rob Wurst is going to be going live tonight. He did not have his thumbnail up, but Rob Wurst with Not Near Mint Show with Lady Fantastic. I'm not sure who else he has on there because he doesn't have his thumbnail up. But to close out tonight, if you can't sleep, and some people can, I'll tell you what, there's a group of us out there that just flat out cannot sleep. And you want to pop in and see what JB's got going on tonight. I'm going late tonight with Disco After Dark. Maybe I will interview somebody. Maybe we won't. Who knows? I've got a bunch of new clips, and I've got a fire new intro for the show tonight that you don't want to miss, especially if you're a fan of Biggie Shaq, because I got him in there. Oh, yeah. So that's today's lineup. Thank you for joining me today. Let me get this branding off of us because now that looks stupid. Thanks for joining me today. We are going to wrap up the show with an outro. Patrick Wall is in the house. What's shaking, my friend? Rod the Rican popping in. Says, hey, I want to see what's going on over here. I never did get the logo up. Man, what am I doing? Here's the logo. I went the whole show, never got the logo up. Whatever. You know where you're at. Big Will, I'll be seeing you tonight. 15 minutes. I'm going to pop on over and check out Jeff Comic 813. And then, like I said, we got Matt at the top of the hour. You guys know where, if you want to know what's going on in the YouTube comic book community, go ahead and check out my page, man. I've got a live playlist that I am updating all day long. As a matter of fact, as soon as I get off this stream, I'm going to go see if anyone else posted any new things that I can add to the schedule. You know? And
before we get out of here, I would just like to say thank you to everyone. I am at 298 subscribers.
What? 2 more subs for Big Will. His information should be in the description. If it's not, it will be shortly.
I have a feeling after tonight's auction, I might get those too.
You know what? Here, let's go ahead and just drop another link because we'll go to my page and you can just right click over his name, says copy link address, and I am going to put this in the chat. Go ahead and put this in the chat. Check out Big Will. He needs 2 more subs for another milestone at that channel right there. And I'm not an admin. I hope that goes through, right? Did that go through? If I put it in there like that. All right. So
it's your channel.
Thanks for joining me, everybody. As always, I like to close by saying, don't forget, we had a good time. I'm going to run the outro. Peace, everybody. Thanks, Big Will.